Welcome to solverfy.
We are told that 14% of men say they exercise to reduce stress. This is what we want to test. So the claim, there are no hypotheses, it's just that P equals 0.14. We want to see if maybe the actual proportion is different from 0.14. Let's find our critical values. We have an alpha of 0.1, and since we want different than, it's a two-tailed test. That means our critical value is plus or minus 1.64. Now we need to find our test values. Let's start by finding p hat, which is equal to x over n. So we have 10 over 100, which is 10%, 0.1. And then we need to find our z value. That's equal to p hat minus p over the standard deviation equation. So p times 1 minus p, which is also known as q. And then that's all over n. So that's equal to 0.10 minus 0.14 all over the square root of 0.14 times 1 minus 0.14 over 100. And that gives us a z value of negative 1.15. To make our decision, we want to find our p-value. So we want the probability that z is less than negative 1.15. And when we do that, we find that we get a p-value of 0.21. Since our p-value of 0.21 is greater than our alpha level of 0.1, we fail to reject the null, or the claim. So to summarize, we do not have enough evidence to conclude that. I'm just going to shorthand context, because this is where we would include the context, and I had already written the context up here in blue. So the context is that the proportion of men who say they exercise to reduce stress don't have enough evidence to conclude that that is different. from 14%. Finally, can this be generalized? For all adults. For all adult Americans. The answer is no, because only men were studied. Women may have a completely different answer. So that's all for this question.